Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and today we'll be getting Brad Keselowski diecast, the final Autotrader paint scheme to be made for Mr. Team Penske's, 2010's douche driver, Brad Keselowski. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop it out of the box. Alrighty folks, brand new out of the box, and check out this paint scheme. Look, this is a sleeper diecast every year. It kind of gets overlooked, but if you truly pick up one of these cars and you really get a good look at it, there's a lot, and I mean a lot of detail to it that I think a lot of people overlook. So let's go ahead and dig on into this diecast review. So let's go to the front of the car here. Obviously, you have the Keselowski name banner. Another thing I would like to see is more customization here. And a little idea I kind of just had, what if each team, right, has their own custom banner? I don't know if you've seen it with, you know, like for instance, the 2009 box designs, how, like, each team has kind of their own unique, you know, style to it and stuff like that. What if we had kind of a graphic banner that had, like, a pattern or something? You know, Team Penske has their own unique banner. Joe Gibbs Racing has their own unique banner. I think that would be a really cool thing they could do. So anyways, you got the Autotrader decal right here, and this looks all, you know, fine and dandy, but in a lot of ways, this is a very modified Penske Scallops paint scheme. So let's take a look at the front of the car. To me, the front of the car looks fantastic, guys. You kind of have like this dark, kind of like an ink blue with white lettering. Very, very sharp. The fender well covers are covered with that white, kind of a lip around it. Very, very sharp. Got the yellow, not yellow, but orange number 2 right there. The whole splitter, bearing, you know, a little bit of some non-decal portions, is all black. So you have a kind of a 3-color pattern here. Throw it in 4 if you throw the orange in. Very, very sharp. So the left side of the car, and this is to my point about the detail on this paint scheme, so many people overlook it. And I really think this diecast deserves a lot more love, fellas. Check out this pattern. So you have like this 3-dimensional, kind of a corkscrew, I don't know what you want to call it. A little fade, like a smoke vapor, that kind of goes behind the number 2, behind the Autotrader decal, and it goes right over there to the Wabash National logo. I love that. That is a very, very sharp little detail to it, and I think it looks really good, because if you see this thing from over here, you never really can tell it's there, but once you get the diecast in your hand, it really looks good. Now we do got, oh, well look at that, that's perfect. I thought that was a bad decal chipping, and believe it or not, it literally just brushed off, so that's awesome. Got the Cup Series decal right there, race car. Got the Goodyear decal. I wish the Brad Keselowski font would have a little bit of some outlining to it to help be able to notice it. Same with the Freightliner decal there. Wabash National got Snap-on decal right there. Yeah, it's American Ethanol. Discount tire, very, very cool stuff. Obviously, you can see the wheels are painted orange. They're not painted that good though. The wheels on this car, I will say, is probably the weakest link, because you can tell how small the wheels look and how big the tires look. So if they would have painted these a little bit wider, I think it would have looked a lot better. So anyways, to the back end of this car here, you got the Autotrader decal. You got the kind of the ink blue spoiler, very, very sharp. Love to see that orange all around the back end of the car. Very, very bright, very nice. Got the number 2 right there, the blue deuce. Got the Ford decal there. Over here to the right side of this diecast, fellas, and it really is an underrated paint scheme, guys, and I'm pretty sure this piece is still in stock, so if you want to get free shipping while you pick it up, make sure to check out my promo code down below, Diecastbuffet, same as the YouTube channel username, of course. Any orders, $20 or more, so hats, t-shirts, 164s, 124s, you freaking name it, go crazy, fellas. You can just really see how, the closer you look at this diecast, the more appealing it really is. You know, when you see a stock render of this car on a website, you're like, oh, it's just an orange and blue Keselowski car. The same piece him and Joey Logano ran for 5 years. It's a lot better than that. Now, to the roof of the car here, you have very, very nice. I love this. Dark blue, middle of the 2, and then a very, very nice white outlining. Very clean, very sharp. Love it. And then the back window panel, of course, you have the Keselowski you know, name banner decal there. Got the Worth decal right there on the deck lid. So, very, very sharp looking piece. But for the paint scheme pattern, it really is kind of like the modern or modified Penske Scallops that you would see on the normal, what is it, the Alliance Truck Parts car from 2020, or of course the Shell Pennzoil piece Joey Logano runs, because usually the canards from it would be like right here, here, and here. But instead, this one goes all the way to the driver's side window, all the way to the B post, and into the back side window. And it's just one thin pinstripe. Very, very nice. And when you have this car slammed to the ground with the aerodynamics all over it, it looks fantastic on the track, brother. But I will say, though, the weakest link of this car is the wheels. The wheels need to be painted way better than this. And I'll try to give a good example here, fellas, because the wheels got to be painted wider than this. They got to be. And here's probably a better example. So look at the wheels on the 2021 Moneyline car, which is a beautiful Brad Keselowski diecast. Probably the best one of the year. But look how wide the wheels are painted on it. Look how much just sharper it looks, guys. And then look at the orange wheels. They're kind of muddy, kind of inconsistently painted. So that's my thing, is that if you're going to get this car, one thing you might want to do is you might want to swap the wheels out, guys. I know the 2015 and the 2016 Autotrader cars have had, they have, so I believe it was Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski that was sponsored those years. But anyways, in those years, they painted the wheels near perfect. So if you're a big-time Brad Keselowski fan, what I would recommend, honestly, is buying one of those on the cheap, taking the wheels off those, and swapping it out with this. That way, the orange will be next to perfect, right? And it will look so much better on this Ford Mustang. So that is my advice, is to either repaint these or swap them out with another Autotrader car, perhaps one that's just collecting dust in your drawer or something. But nonetheless, I'm going to give this paint scheme a solid 9.0 out of 10. I like it. It's a very cool car. My only thing is I just wish there was a little bit more consistency with the paint. Maybe the roof rails being painted blue or black. I think that would have looked really cool. But nonetheless, it is a good car. It definitely deserves a spot in most people's collections. I really do. It's more of an underrated, more of a, oh, it's just that paint scheme again. But I think it's a lot better than what most people give it. So let's check out the box here. This would have been a great opportunity at least to get some orange on the box. I would have loved to see that, but nonetheless, I mean, they've made great progress with the box designs in 2021. You know, you go back to 2019, 2020. I mean, let's be honest. You know, box designs since 2014, I would say, have been really boring, okay? But in 2021, they really changed it, and I think it's a great sign for things to come in 2022 and how the Gen 7 boxes will be. I'm hoping they keep with the consistency. Let's get more color, more vibrancy. I have no problem with team boxes. I just want to see less of the gray and more of the red, so to speak, or the orange or the maroon, whatever color they want to put on these boxes. So that is a good sign moving forward, I believe. But what do y'all think, guys? That's what's most important. What do y'all think about this Autotrader diecast? I give it a 9.0 out of 10. Make sure to comment down below, and I look forward to reading your comments, fellas. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on some really cool diecast reviews. Got some cool pieces coming up, like a Ricky Craven Tide Ride, or heck, maybe even a 2002 Steve Park. Every time I see this car, I think of the Pocono crash, unfortunately. But yeah, I got some cool pieces coming up on the channel, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Hope you're having a fantastic day out there, guys. Diecastbuffet, signing off.